20-week bulk has begun. Photo shoot prep has come to an end. I flopped it. I am a bitch. But now it's time to embark on the bulk. So last two videos have been concluding the photo shoot prep, how it ended, all those things. Now, the moment that I have been waiting for. The bulk has begun. 20 weeks. This is the first video of a 3-part series where in today's video, I'm going to explain the details of the bulk. So how long it is, why is it 20 weeks, how much we're looking to gain, what calories we're starting off on. I'm going to show you my physique. We're going to go through measurements, physique update, all that good stuff. Second video in the series will be detailing the upper body days. So we'll talk about the volume for upper body, the exercises, the specific reps I'm doing, how many sets a week, the reasoning behind that. And then the third video will be the exact same, but for lower body. So 3-part series. This is like an intro video. Then we've got upper body, then we've got lower body. And that way you guys know what the plan for the bulk is. You know my program, you know the lifts, the reasons behind it, all that good stuff. So let's dive in. 20-week bulk with the first day of it being Monday, 7th October. So today's Wednesday the 9th. On Monday the 7th of October, that is the first Monday and the first day of the 20-week bulk, with the last day of the 20 weeks being Monday the 24th of February 2025. 20 weeks exactly from Monday to Monday. Now, why have we chosen 20 weeks? Not because it's a nice whole number, although that is quite a, coincidence that it's a nice whole number, but because in February, on that Monday, later on in that week, on the Friday, that's when Ramadan starts. So that's when I start fasting because I'm Muslim. And to gain while fasting isn't a smart idea. So that's going to be a little maintenance period or a little cut. We'll see when we get to it. But it just makes sense to end the bulk just as I'm about to go into this 4 weeks of this holy month, 4 weeks of fasting, eating less food, all that good stuff. So 20 weeks, 5 months. The goal is to gain about 10% of my body weight in that time. So I'll tell you my starting body weight in just a second. And it's a bit depressing because if you lot knew my body weight when I was lean, when I was this lean, hey, anyways, we'll get to it in a sec. So yeah, goal is 10% of body weight in 20 weeks with roughly 0.25% to 1% gained per week. So instantly, if you do the maths on that and you do the maths and you realize that I said up to 1% gained per week, does that not mean I could gain 20% of my body weight in 20 weeks? Yes, but the 0.25% to 1% is like the average gain per week. If some weeks I gain 1%, then we know to probably, if some weeks I gain 1%, that's not that bad. But if I gain 1% of body weight consistently for weeks upon weeks, then we probably know cut back calories a little bit because the bulk is a bit too aggressive. The surplus is a bit too aggressive. If I'm gaining 0.25% per week, we probably know slap in some extra food. I probably need to gain a bit quicker, a bit more. So on average, if I fall in the middle of that, so a nice little 0.5% of body weight gain per week, that will come out to a nice little 10% gain at the end of the 20 weeks. That'll be all good. Speaking of body weight then, what is the starting body weight? So on the 7th of the 10th, right? 7th of October, so 2 days ago, I weighed 82.4. But that was after a hefty Nando's dinner the day before. The Nando's we went on, me and my guy, was crazy. Me and my friend ravaged. We decimated Watford Nando's. We were literally there, starters, main, and then we got offered free dessert twice. And then we knew somebody that worked there that gave us free dessert. And the free dessert we got as the last dessert was the bottomless ice cream. So we were just going up and up for ice cream. Yeah, it was calorific to say the least. So yeah, on the Monday, I woke up obviously a bit heavier, holding water weight, all that good stuff. But on average, my body weight starting this bulk is about 81. Now, here's the thing with 81. It's not really the body weight I wanted to start the bulk at. The plans were for me to get really lean during the photo shoot and then start the bulk at a really lean spot, probably around 76, 77, 78 kilos or so. That way we can bulk for longer before having to cut back because there's more room to accumulate, a bit more fat and extend the bulk. But yeah, as I've explained in my previous videos on how the photo shoot suddenly ended, the binges I was going on, like the way I was inhaling calories, like the way I became a monster and I would just eat anything and everything in sight, meant that I put on some weight, put on some timber, and became a little bit fat. So yeah, 81 kilos as the start of the bulk is not ideal. I'm not too happy with myself about that. But if I look at the silver lining, if I look at the positive, this is the lightest and leanest I've personally ever started a bulk. Previous bulks, I started them around, 85 and I got up to 92. I just looked like a fat fuck. Another bulk I tried was, I was like 84, trying to get to 88. That flopped. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was not knowledgeable back then. I was not a seasoned bodybuilder back then. I was just, honestly, I don't even know what I was doing. That was a horrible failed bulk during uni. But now that I'm more in the game, now that I'm more screwed on, now that I know what I'm doing better, this is actually a good starting point. Could have been better. Could have been starting from 76, lean as fuck, but we'll take 81. Now, that is 181 pounds, by the way, for you Americans across the pond. My other stats are I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and also that is 185 centimeters. And I'm 22 years old at the moment. By the time we will be done with the 20-week bulk, I'll be 23, so you lot wish me happy birthday, yeah? Actually, matter of fact, you can subscribe as my birthday gift. You don't even know when my birthday is, but just drop a subscribe anyway, might as well. Cool. What are my measurements then? So, actually, when am I going to drop my physique pics? I don't know. I'll show physique videos. Probably, maybe I've shown them already or whenever. The physique shots I took here, so the lighting isn't the best. Like, it's never ideal to take physique shots right in front of a mirror because you just look mad washed out. But I'm not too annoyed with these physique shots. They're all right. They're decent. They get the job done. This is what the physique's looking like at the moment. But this is only just one check-in picture. The pictures here aren't enough information to make any sort of changes. Like, this is just day one of the bulk. So I'm good, man. I'm good. This is just day one of the bulk. We're not going to make any changes based on these pictures. Like, it's way too early. The bulk hasn't even marinated yet. Like, all I've done is just plant the seed. That's it. I've just planted the seed in the soil. The seed hasn't sprouted yet. It's not even been watered yet. The seed hasn't germinated yet. Like, this is just first day one pictures and videos. So yeah, not enough information to make any changes. So this is just what I'm looking at. Boom, that's the physique. What about the measurements of that physique? So my waist is coming in at 34.4 inches. My left arm, so my bicep measurement is 15 inches. Oh, my left and right are both 15. So I'm kind of thinking, did I measure those wrong? Because I swear in pictures, I always think my left arm is strong. Well, my left arm is stronger and I always think my left arm is bigger. But somehow measurements came out to 15. So maybe I'm deceiving myself here. My quads now, so left quad 22.7 inches, right quad 22.5, so about the same. And then waist 34.4. So that's my measurements. What about the split then for this 20 weeks? I am on an upper lower. So part 2 and 3, so tomorrow's video and Fridays will detail the split in more detail. So don't worry, my son. But upper lower means I'm in the gym 4 days a week, 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days, which means I've got 40 exposures of upper body training to get a jacked upper body, and I've got 40 exposures of lower body training to get a jacked lower body. So I've got 40 opportunities to improve mass up here, and I've got 40 opportunities to improve mass in the ass down there. So yeah, 40 times to get jacked in these 20 weeks. And that will conclude the details for the 20-week bulk. Next video, we'll talk about upper body days, and we're doing something interesting on this training split because we're not actually training biceps on upper body days. Crazy. Make sure you watch the next video to find out why. All that good stuff. Like I always say, if I'm on your screen right now, then I've kept your interest somehow. Thank you for watching. Coaching links down below. Send me an email if you're interested in coaching. And with that said, subscribe. Don't miss tomorrow's video with detailing upper body. Catch you in the next one. Love, bro.